Hello everybody, my name is Jesse Hernandez, and today I'm going to talk to you about the California State University San Bernardino College of Extended Learning Open University registration process. What is Open University? Open University will allow students who are not currently admitted to the California State University San Bernardino system to take degree classes, who have missed the deadline for the admission to CSUSB, who want to help improve their GPA to re-enter an academic program, or for visiting students who want to take CSUSB courses and have them transferred to their current institution. Here are the tasks that are performed for the Open University program. We will generate a new student identification number for all new students. We will update current and or existing student information. We will help register students into degree classes, in which the process of registration is done through the use of PeopleSoft. We will collect payment for all classes registered, and the collection of payment will be done through the system of CashNet. Here we see our Open University registration form. This form is used for all fall, winter, and spring courses. Our summer registration form is very different compared to our fall, winter, and spring. Our initial process to see if a student has a Coyote ID number. Step 1 is to go to CSUID search, and here we will input the student's first and last name to see if a Coyote ID number pops up. If the student does not have a student ID number, we will proceed to step 3, in which we will determine whether the student is considered an undergrad or a postgrad. If the student does have a Coyote ID number, we will then verify all information. As you can see, there are two different processes in which a student can either have or does not have a Coyote ID number. If a student does not have a Coyote ID number, we will then collect the student's basic information: name, birthday, gender, address, phone number, email, and Social Security is optional. From there, we will create a student's program plan depending whether they are an undergrad or a postgrad status. We will also verify all information on the form and what is entered into PeopleSoft before generating a student ID number. Once the system is saved, a student ID number will be generated and is written on the form. If the student's information is in the system, we will then update all students' information. We will then readmit their program plan if the student has been discontinued from our program. We will also double check all information is correct on both the form and then click Save. The student ID number will remain the same, only information is updated. As you can see, here are the basic fields that we need in order to correctly create a student ID number for the student. Here are the steps and procedures in order to help enroll students through the Open University. As you can see, we have three different procedures. We have students from domestic students, our English language placement students, and visiting international students. Each one must follow this process in order to successfully be enrolled through the Open University program. Our registration process. In order to register a student, we must go through Quick Enroll into PeopleSoft. We will then enter the class number to bring up the class subject in which the student is trying to enroll in. We will use an action date to enroll all students, which is our open enrollment date. Once the student is enrolled, the system will automatically calculate the tuition and fees. Tuition and fees will then be calculated and appear in CashNet. Once CashNet is open, it will show the amount owed and payment will be collected. Once payment is collected, the student will be given a receipt and it is repeated for the next student in line. Our purpose of the process. It is to help students get classes when they are not offered at their current institution. It will also be a way to bring in revenue for the College of Extended Learning, since College of Extended Learning is a self-support college. It will also allow students to get classes if they are available at CSUSB. It will also help the College of Extended Learning see how many students are registered to the Open University program. The stakeholders will be the students who are registering for the classes, College of Extended Learning who are registering all students into those courses, and CSUSB as a recognition for students who are being admitted through the Open University program. The design of the process will allow to keep track of all students who are registered into stateside classes and to help decrease the non-closure of classes due to low enrollment. The use of information technology. The use of PeopleSoft will help register students because it gives a live time of when the class is open and when it is closed. It also helps students be successfully registered into the system. It would also give staff an accurate information of the class's times, days, the instructor, and where the course is located at. PeopleSoft will also help with students' hold on their account, or if they have any other issues. PeopleSoft is also useful to look at students' accounts to make sure that all charges are being charged correctly. CashNet is a link to PeopleSoft once tuition has been calculated. The challenges that we face. Internet failure. If the internet goes down, both CashNet and PeopleSoft won't function. Names can be misspelled. This causes a duplication when we create student ID numbers if the names are not spelled correctly. And in most cases, nicknames are inputted instead of actual names. And in also most cases, women will have their last name changes due to marriages and or divorces and are not changed in the system once they come to enroll. Wrong student ID numbers can be carried over. Since we're using multiple screens, wrong ID numbers can help with the process system updates. The system can be updated, which can cause many of the systems to run slower. Also, CashNet becomes unavailable due to a maintenance and or update. Tuition can be calculated very differently depending on credits on the student's account or if they have past due amounts. Some of the improvements. If the student does not want to provide their full Social Security number, then we should allow the last 4 digits to ensure that we have the correct student when it comes to registration. We can also create a security question in the system to help correctly identify. We can also help provide on the registration form a maiden name to help when we come to register any women and or ladies into the classes. We can also allow Open University students to get a student identification card to help make the process a lot easier. Performance outcome. We can measure the performance outcome by the amount of students we can register within a given time frame. We can also send out surveys to students about the process and how the process can be changed to make it more efficient for them. We can also perform the measure by the amount of time spending on the student's information in PeopleSoft. Some of the potential barriers. Some students do not want to pay an extra fee for a student identification card, which can cause a problem. The cost of scanners for ID cards can be very costly. Since College of Extended Learning is a self-support college, it could come out of their general fund. Updates to PeopleSoft can also be a factor. It can also cause the system to run slower when new scanners rather than manually entering their student information into the system. Internet speed can also be a problem with PeopleSoft. When we are using multiple screens, it can either slow the system down when we update students' information. We can also have a potential failure link between PeopleSoft and CashNet. Since internet failure is a main component of both CashNet and PeopleSoft, this can be a huge barrier when it comes to registration. Here are my references. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.